SCP. Secure, Contain, Protect. SCP is the umbrella term for a community writing project stemming from a 4chan post in a paranormal forum in 2007. The original post was made by an anonymous user who was later identified as Wesley Moto42 Williams. Today, SCP has its own website, with over 7,500 catalogued objects and thousands more short stories. All of these pieces of writing circulate the SCP Foundation, a sort of shadow government organisation that specialises in finding and containing anomalous objects and entities. Their mottos best display this, the main one being the acronym Secure, Contain, Protect. The main one being the acronym Special Containment Procedures, and less known but equally understandable being We Die in the Dark, so you may live in the light. Now, of course this universe spans more than just the SCP Foundation, with many other groups like the Serpent's Hand and the Chaos Insurgency. As a community writing project, it's hard to explain the true expanse of the SCP Wiki, and that is why I'm starting this series. That's right, I'm going to be taking you on a journey through the SCP universe, mainly focusing on the expansive lists of items and entities with an occasional deep dive into a character or a tale. It's truly incredible the quality and quantity of works that are on this site, so let's give them the spotlight. Continuing once again, the IJAMEA, or Imperial Japanese Anomalous Matters Extermination Agency, was Japan's official and primary anomaly agency between 1868 and the end of World War II in 1945. They were formed to bring Japan up to speed with the Western research into anomalous items and objects, and catalogued hundreds of different anomalies spread throughout Japan and her colonies. They saw their most significant role during World War II, where they attempted to weaponize several anomalies to assist military forces in the war against the Allies. Rushed planning and insufficient funding led to very few of these programs bearing any fruit. The group was formally disbanded in 1951, and most of their assets were either transferred to the GOC or covertly acquired by the Foundation. However, Imperial loyalists and Japanese nationalists within kept IJAMEA alive in the post-war years as a clandestine operation, which today primarily serves to care for Japan's diverse and faltering anomalous ecology, supporting various nationalist agendas with its ties to prominent politicians. It seeks to return some political power to the imperial family and return Japan to great power status. The Foundation sees it as a foreign rival at best, and agents are advised to exercise caution when interacting with IJAMEA personnel. Just Girly Things is an anomalous internet blog focused on encouraging girls to partake in traditionally feminine aesthetics and activities. The website went online in 2010 after beginning as a magazine in 2006. Both website and magazine were inaccessible to any individuals that did not identify as feminine. The website and other projects associated exhibit a mimetic effect, compelling subjects with a masculine identity to join the group and adhere to the organization's conception of traditional gender roles for women, even when those directly conflict with the subject's prior political beliefs or gender identity. Members tend to exhibit manipulative behavior towards those around them, doing whatever they can to spread the group's ideals more broadly. And this group is considered especially dangerous due to its highly infectious nature. The founder of the group is a charismatic reality bender known as Ki Lee. They have demonstrated a powerful ability to convert others to their way of thinking, through a combination of social manipulation and anomalous means. The Manor Charitable Foundation is an interfaith humanitarian relief agency with the mission of sharing all of God's miracles with the least of his children. Not surprisingly, funded by religious organizations especially, as well as various other charitable groups,
The MCF's primary agenda seems to be dishing out anomalous objects and their byproducts to civilians in poverty-stricken regions, or areas affected by warfare, famine, or natural disasters. The group is recognized as a non-governmental organization by the United Nations, and is known to operate both legally and illegally in several hostile or isolated regions. While no SCP objects that are known to have been distributed by the MCF to date have caused intentional harm, containment breaches associated with the group have often resulted in human casualties or severe threats to global status quo, due to unforeseen consequences of the object's releases. Marshall, Carter and Dark Limited is a club catering to the super rich in London, England. They are known for collecting rare and obscure items and providing members with exclusive, expensive, and rare experiences. These activities often result in direct conflict with the Foundation, since they have caused several SCP containment breaches, primarily through the use of money and social pressure. Several reports have been leaked by Foundation personnel who had been approached with large amounts of money or threats of extensive jail time or torture. Notably, 2 sites were almost brought to public attention after the Foundation refused access from members of Marshall, Carter and Dark. Information, such as the name of the director or list of members, has proven very difficult to acquire, and agents encountering members of the group are advised to maintain a cover story and not reveal Foundation ties or SCP information under any circumstances. The Medician Academy of Occult Art is a renowned academic institution in the anomalous world, founded in the late 15th century by Lorenzo de' Medici of Florence and patron of arts. During the Renaissance, the Academy was able to spread its influence throughout most nations of Europe, and from the mid-18th century, the Academy was able to recover and create new branches in new countries. The institution orients its activity towards recovering and restoring artistical items, developing a particular taste for the arts. This has led to hostile relations with Are We Cool Yet?, which is considered the main rival of the Academy. Nobody is interesting in the fact that it's unclear whether this is a person, entity, or group. First sighted in 1954, there have been numerous appearances since. Only one person has been seen at any given time, typically described as a male Caucasian dressed in a grey suit and a fedora. If asked his identity, he replies that he's nobody. It's unclear if this is the work of a single person or multiple agents of a single unknown agency. Their agenda is currently unknown, sometimes helping and sometimes hindering the Foundation. However, caution is always recommended if a Foundation operative encounters someone identifying themselves as nobody.
The groups of interest in the SCP world really helps to sort of bolster it up. It really makes it feel more lived in. The fact that there are oppositions, and there are so many. While some of these aren't obviously direct oppositions, the ones I have spoken about today are. And whilst we get further, you'll see that this tends to be the case for a lot. I do love that the SCP Foundation, the Foundation themselves, are not morally good. So you can actually find yourselves somewhat associating with some of these other. For today, thank you for watching.